All right, it is currently 1:01 p.m. and I captured still images of that right there. That's called impossible light activity. First of all, I captured the light source. It's right above the top of my head right now as I stand inside of the building. You know that this is the specific environment because inside of the apartment building 51 in Ontario, California, at the intersection of Vine and G Street is no sun over the Holiday Inn in Hesperia, California. It's not seen through the hallway window where CAL FIRE, San Luis Obispo County in particular, at 12:49 in the afternoon is crossing path and engineered light. Just like that is not sunlight, engineered light. It's place light, speaking to an intent to engage in surveillance that is of a demonic nature. That's what CAL FIRE, that's a state agency that's fully engaged in domestic terrorism, group stalking. And that's why they were at the hotel where engineered light filled that hotel and the fake sun remained over that hotel. And where it is now is not over the hotel in Hesperia. That's speaking to the specific environment where an apartment complex, again, Woodside Senior Apartments, Alvarado Gardens, the same exact criminal system. And that's just isolating it because this is where I'm at. The entire population is group stalking. I am the center of the universe while the fake sun is over the apartment. This is impossible light activity. The sun that is above us, in other words, comparing this crime scene to the natural environment. The sun that would be above us, first of all, is not one that's going to be hovering down, hunkered down above directly over us, the top of our heads. The gaseous ball of fire is too hot based on what we've been taught about the environment. Secondly, the position of the sun above us is going to have shade. None of this light is going to occur. You're looking at engineered light that's occurring upward. It's ricocheting at a distance on the wall. You can see again as I put my hand in the way. This is light that's again, there is no natural regarding this light activity. Okay, this is a window, the blinds are closed. You have light that is ricocheting from the sun that's above us. Sunlight comes down from the sun. How are you having this vantage point engineered light that is necessarily not sunlight coming horizontally through and appearing at a distance? That's not even the concentration of light. You can see it coming in all manner of direction, above the window, below the window, directly through the window in order to walk through it, to monitor me. The demon in apartment 55 is stalking with noise. This is a demon that's a sex offender, and that represents the state. The demons that are stalking in helicopters, the demon that's over the Ontario Police Department, which is a terrorist organization, are stalking in helicopters. Where you see the fake sun, where I'm going to show you right now, is where the fake moon is, where the demons that are calling themselves that Mike Lorenz, this is a demon. He's a corrupt and dangerous leader over a terrorist organization that's engaging in a statewide pattern of conduct. Mike Lorenz is engaged in it, and every demon affiliated with the Ontario Police Department are engaged in what is a pattern of conduct. Impossible to engage in this very specific course of conduct, which is speaking to an intent, an ongoing deliberate course of action designed to terrorize and psychologically torture in the environment and with the stalking. You also know that because of the helicopter activity that I'm showing you. So not only is this the crime scene, and this is where a population is engaging in a sex offense. When you go to the bathroom, it's public information. When you're on your cell phone, it's public information. Any and everything. What I'm stating right now, it's public information. That's the reality and the greater implications behind this. But you also know it because of the impossible light activity. It's public information. You're being monitored. And it's demonic. And these are demons that are group stalking. And the fake sun is directly over the top of my head as I just captured. That's a demon whose license plate I captured, and that represents the state. Okay, that's called light activity in the specific environment. And the fake sun that's directly over, let me be clear, there's no vantage point from the sun that's going to have the light activity that you see inside of the apartment. You're going to reference the images that I captured. You're witnessing the demonic, while the fake sun that's directly over the top of my head, which I already captured here as well, and you already know the pattern of conduct, Satan is present as you are able to discern it through the unnatural environment that surrounds you, and the real-time removal, that is the dimming down immediately as I speak to the demonic. The demonic is acting even by covering up the fake sun, which you already know is here. The demons engage in light activity. License 9JUZ605, that's light activity creation. Okay, and that's a sex offender engaged in surveillance. As soon as I opened the front door, they took their foot off the brake. As soon as I began capturing more pictures, I got the license plate. That is a Caucasian demon. She goes to another demon's door because they want to feel like, and they are failing at, look, you can look like you're doing anything. You can stand there and do cartwheels. You're group stalking. And the Ontario Police is group stalking with you. It's a basis of federal prison. This is called crossing path. All right, and it's an ongoing intent to stalk you while the fake sun is over the apartment complex. And this is showing an intent by a population and a police department and a sheriff's department, the demons and EMTs, ambulances, the demons that are driving fire trucks. This is a population that's group stalking, and that's called stalking the path. It's very demonic, okay? It's mentally ill while the entity does so. And you're also going to remember what an entity is doing at 1 p.m. in the afternoon, which I'm going to go ahead and capture and do a screenshot so you can see a screen recording right now. It's going to follow because the entity's fake sun is right here. And so I'm going to capture the images that I just captured because the fake sun is right here. the impossible light activity was right here, and then I showed you the images of the impossible light activity. The sun and the light source has nothing to do with the engineered light that's ricocheting as you see it above, behind the door, stretching backwards. The natural environment is such that the sun being over is no explanation for the light activity. That's a demon that's stalking while you see the flashing light. She's crossing path, she's monitoring. And they all know when my panties are down. And again, this is the third-party group stalker, Tracy Banks. And this crime scene is already documented. The terrorism by the terrorist organization, the Ontario Police Department, is already on the record. All right, and so this is corroborating evidence that is already captured regarding the pattern of conduct, and that's exactly everything that I was speaking to, while the LAPD literally mimicked the same exact pattern of conduct. Okay, so I just want to be clear, the placement of the engineered light has nothing to do with the fake sun. That's why you still see it there. It's not sunlight. Okay, and that's why it's there while the fake sun immediately disappears. So I'm going to go and follow right now with the screen recording. It's 1:07 p.m.